Imagine your bank account starts to grow. You get a raise, a new higher-paying job, or maybe your business begins to thrive. At first, the excitement is immense. You feel free, powerful, satisfied. But little by little, that euphoria fades. What once felt like a dream come true becomes your new normal. And suddenly, what was enough yesterday no longer feels like enough today. Why does this happen? Why doesn't earning more money always translate into more happiness? The answer lies in a fascinating psychological phenomenon known as the hedonic treadmill. The idea is simple yet powerful. Human beings have an incredible ability to adapt, both to the good and the bad. When something very positive happens, winning the lottery, moving into a bigger house, or buying your dream car, happiness skyrockets. But over time, that extra happiness fades away, and we return to a baseline level of well-being. The same happens with negative events. A breakup, losing a job, a failure. They hit us hard, but gradually the pain softens and we return to our baseline mood. This adaptation mechanism has an evolutionary purpose. It helps us survive. But in the modern world, it traps us in a never-ending race, a treadmill that never stops. We want more money, more things, more achievements, believing that's where lasting happiness is. Yet every time we get more, our mind gets used to it, and the cycle begins again. Look around. Do you remember when you bought your first smartphone? It was amazing, almost magical. Today, you probably have a far more advanced model, but the excitement isn't the same. The novelty fades, and what once felt like a luxury now seems like a basic need. This phenomenon explains why even people with great fortunes aren't necessarily happier. The satisfaction of having new money lasts less than we think. Research shows that beyond covering our basic needs and having some security, earning more doesn't proportionally increase our happiness. So, what do? Are we doomed to run endlessly on the hedonic treadmill? Not necessarily. Science suggests that although we can't fully stop this cycle of adaptation, we can hack it in some ways. First, by focusing on experiences rather than material things. Trips, memories, and human connections provide a deeper kind of satisfaction because they engage our emotions. A new car becomes normal, but a meaningful experience stays with us in memory and identity. Second, by practicing gratitude. When we train our mind to appreciate what we already have, we interrupt the constant cycle of desire. Gratitude allows us to relive that spark for things that are already part of our lives. Third, by investing in relationships. Science is clear. The quality of our human connections has a much greater impact on happiness than the amount of money in our bank account. A shared coffee with a friend, an honest conversation with a loved one, or even a group laugh creates real well-being that doesn't fade as quickly. It's also important to redefine what success means. If we measure our worth only by what we earn or possess, there will always be someone with more, and the race never ends. But if success is understood as personal growth, contribution, and purpose, our sense of fulfillment becomes much more stable. In short, money matters, but not as much as we think. It's a powerful tool that can give us comfort, security, and freedom, but it doesn't guarantee happiness. The key lies in how we use it and what we choose to focus on. Next time you feel that more money will solve all your problems, remember the hedonic treadmill. Ask yourself, do I really need more, or do I need to value more what I already have? Maybe true wealth isn't in your bank account, but in your ability to enjoy what is already part of your life. And now tell me, have you ever felt trapped on this treadmill of life, chasing something that, once achieved, quickly lost its magic? Share your experience in the comments. And if this video made you reflect, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Because sometimes, the greatest act of wealth is sharing knowledge.